current form, it's suicidal. Definitely, clearly suicidal. The present form of capitalism says, let's destroy the environment in which humans can survive. Heading right in that direction. Just take a look at extrapolate from what's been happening. It's exactly what you get. And it's true that Trump is carrying it to an extreme. He's saying, let's race to disaster. Okay, others are saying, let's try to mitigate it. But in its current form, it's heading for disaster. Now, can there be modifications within the framework of established capitalist institutions that will reverse this course? Yes, there can be. That's basically what the Green New Deal is about, as it's developed by the most careful practitioners, people like my colleague and co-author, Robert Pollin, economist at the University of Massachusetts, detailed, careful analysis of how we could meet the UN goals, uh, having cutting in half emissions by 2030, net zero emissions by 2050. We could do it easily within the expenditures, a fraction of the expenditures that are even used to prop up the economy by the Treasury outflows during the pandemic, far less than during World War II. And Jeffrey Sachs, another fine economist, has used slightly different models, comes out with about the same conclusions. Here, incidentally, is very significant work that economists can do using their tools and their knowledge and taking account of real world conditions. And I think they and some others showed quite convincingly that without a fundamental change in existing institutions, we have the means within a few decades to put a stop to the suicidal tendencies of capitalism. We can't take care of what's already been done. And that's done, and it's going to last. And the destruction of the environment that has already taken place extends into the future no matter what we do. Stop fossil fuels tomorrow, still going to continue. You can't stop it. These processes are underway, but we can constrain them. We can control them, have a good chance of creating not only a livable world, but a much better one. We'd have a much better world if we were not driven by the needs of private profit and private consumption, and we were concerned with the common good. Very straightforward ways. We'd all be better off if we had high quality mass transportation than if we were sitting in traffic jams for a couple hours a day to try to get to work. But the system has been set up, so it's got to be the latter, not the former. Government is the problem. Can't do that. We see it. These are decisions that are made constantly. We're not talking outer space. We're talking about decisions that are made every day. They can be oriented towards the common good. They can be oriented towards private profit and private consumption. Those are not consistent notions. So more of one or more of the other. But these are very direct decisions. And I should say that the careful studies of people like Bob Pollin, Jeff Sachs are showing what economists could do at their best, using the tools that have been developed not only for practical purposes, but for purposes that are essential for human survival. Can't be better than that.